like the perfect intro to the segment.
What's the subject there?
About Puff?
Well, we're starting off with the Diddy. Did you watch the Diddy documentary? It's so strong, guys. Guys, not kidding. So it's not salacious. It's not about, you know how the trial got kind of like messy and we're hearing like all these messy details? Even though 50 Cent executive produced this thing,
Yeah.
50 Cent.
I know, right?
Even though 50 Cent executive produced this thing, class act.
So,
Class act.
so what I want to know is,
Class act.
what I want to know is,
Thorough.
is he trying to prove that he's guilty of something? Is that what 50's trying to prove? Or is he proving that he's being blackmailed?
Okay, so let's start from the very top. He starts with Puff's friends. Childhood friends. He starts with childhood with Puff. So talking about who his parents were. His parents were like, you know, the popular family, having these huge parties where like NBA players would come over. His dad was murdered. They had a stage in their house. So like Puffy grew up like, you know, Harlem, fast, pimps, like that was like his roots, right? No dad.
But drug money though, drug money.
Drug money.
Yeah.
Went to Howard, became a popular party guy, right?
Okay.
Threw a party with all these rappers and stuff like that that came through, like all the rappers came through. Somebody bum rushed the entrance and then like 5 kids ended up dying.
Oh.
Like early on?
Right? Yeah,
One
this
of
is
his
like
first
early
parties?
on. This is like, well, this is one of his biggest parties. Not the first. So it would have been
that's when he was
later
young.
on in his party career. Yes, this is university, right? So he's liable for this. So because of that, yeah, he did. Because of that, when he finally actually did get Bad Boy, he made sure not to put it in his name in case the families ever wanted to sue him. So like you're seeing like how meticulous and how what do they call it? Strategic he is with everything. Right? Did you watch the Diddy doc?
No, I didn't. Not yet.
You gonna watch it, Donna?
So it's just talking about ambition.
He was driven, man. He was driven from the
Very driven, and that's what it shows respect to. It shows respect to his work ethic, right? You can't take that away, but it also shows you just along the way the stuff that they were doing. So like Andre Cabell, it was for sure their policy that an artist that signed with them would only ever get in advance, and they never let them see more money. They were giving these people fame contracts.
Okay.
And that's what all the Diddy contracts ended up being, and that's what everybody said. Fame contracts.
So he learned from these guys.
He learned from these guys.
Right.
People like Craig Mack
Yeah, I heard Craig Mack only got like $1,000.
couldn't eat. Couldn't eat. He had no money.
Yeah.
He was performing.
$1,000?
This is it. No, he couldn't. Worst part is he bucked up with him at a party, asked him, because he was like starving at this point, asked him for some money. Puff pulls out a wad and slips out a $100 bill.
Oh, get out of here, you.
Well, you can use a $100 bill.
Yeah, come on, man. Even
Right?
if you have a thing, just give him the whole wad, man.
So like stuff
Yeah,
like
but you
that.
can still eat for $100.
Yeah, $100 is better than no money. But if you're making this guy millions of dollars, for him to peel off 100, so that kind of made me sick because I started to realize Puff was wealthy, but it was on the backs of all these people he was starving.
Right.
That's what made those guys wealthy.
Yeah, but that's what all rich people are.
What are you smirking about?
Yeah, true.
You guys think that all rich people
Yeah, I know.
are around like that?
I know. Okay.
That's how they get rich.
That's normal. That's
That's normal for them.
So the dark stuff. Okay, and so the whole time, what makes this documentary special and beautiful, you're seeing footage that you've never seen before of Puff, and the new stuff that you're talking about. So Puff thought that he was gonna make a documentary about his, basically to kind of kill all the bad PR from the charges, right? He thought he was gonna make a resurrection video that we'd all see, a resurrection movie. But when he was charged, he never paid the videographers.
Oh, so they
So that gave 50 a chance to swoop in. Yeah. Swoop,
So he lost
he
out.
has all the current footage of Puff sweating. Puff was scared, guys. I've never seen his face like this ever. He was mad. He was afraid. He's going around New York, pacing around.
he hasn't felt like that in a very long time.
A very
eh?
long time.
Yeah.
So much so, he's hanging out in Harlem with Jim Jones,
Oh, God.
right?
Jones.
Yeah.
Not the Kool-Aid guy.
No.
No, Jim Jones the rapper. Jim Jones is like, you know, hood, like Harlem, like on the street right now. You can find Jim in Harlem like that. They caught him on tape saying, after he was shaking hands and kissing babies and hugging people, he was like, I gotta go wash my hands. I gotta take a hot shower. I gotta take a scalding hot shower with peroxide.
That's what Puffy said?
That's what he said after spending his day in Harlem. Meeting the people, hugging the people,
You gotta watch the
touching the
demons
people.
around.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what happens though when you get all that kind of money.
They
Though,
got
right?
that on tape?
Yeah.
What happens though? I'm not surprised.
He's like, I
Because he
got.
hangs out with people that are like-minded, that think like that. They sit around and talk about other people and act like they're better than other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
The demons hang with demons.
Okay, the big expose, or at least what blew my mind. Biggie and Pac. The movie makes it clear. The movie shows you step 1, step 2, step 3.
They talk about Biggie and Pac?
Puffy and Suge Knight had beef.
Yeah.
Remember, started with, I don't know if you remember this, Panther, the Source Awards,
Yeah.
when Suge was like, if you don't want any executives in your whatever, come to death row.
remember
So it
that.
started there.
Yep.
Suge then went to this party. This is like, these guys are dealing with some real street stuff. Suge went to a party in New York with his friend. I guess Puffy was there. Suge went to a party with New York. Puffy had him escorted out by this security guard who then looks at Suge, is staring at Suge, and shoots Suge's friend 5 times like this. Yeah. Nah, that's what started everything. That's what started it. Also, through this you realize Puffy's life is a movie. His life is completely cinematic. That happened. Suge grabs Puffy, he's got Puffy in front of him, just in case the guy tries to shoot him. So that's where their beef started. Yeah.
It's a new situation.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we thought it was just Pac and Big and who's up to who and all that stuff. Puffy kept it like.
But I knew Puffy was involved somehow, but I didn't know how.
Puffy's the one that put out a hit on Pac. The movie shows you Puffy put $1 million hit out on Pac and Suge Knight.
Pac and Suge.
$1 million for Pac and Suge, and only paid half because they only got Pac.
Stop this.
Hey, Panther.
Pardon?
Puff put out $1 million hit on Pac and Suge Knight. That's why Pac died.
Yeah.
Puffy put a hit out for them. And it just so happened that the guys that he offered to pay, that was his nephew that Pac beat up. So it was a perfect opportunity, perfect excuse to go after Pac that night. Keefy G. Yeah, the guy who's in jail. Yeah.
He gave the guy the gun to kill Tupac.
Right?
Okay.
Guy's dead.
He got killed in jail?
He got killed outside.
And the one who's in jail now.
There's
No,
one
no.
in jail right now.
No, the one who, the trigger man.
No, the trigger man is
The guy
dead.
that actually
Trigger man is
pulled it.
dead.
And then they were bright. They said that they didn't even run away. After they shot Pac, they hung out. They stayed by the boulevard. This is what they're telling us in the movie now. So like, it was never a mystery who killed Pac.
No.
They should have never acted like it was a mystery. Suge knew for sure. Suge looked the shooter in his eye.
Right, yeah. But Suge's not gonna tell.
So this is all in the documentary?
The documentary is so good, Donna. It's everything you. I was blown away because I know this stuff. It literally felt like a Black History movie. It felt like a Black History movie. Okay, the saddest part, Biggie.
Yeah.
Remember, these guys were getting bravado off of this. The East Coast, West Coast thing.
Yeah.
Remember, this happened at a time. I'm talking to you guys about this. This happened at a time when these guys are pretending to be gangsters. Everyone's in the mafia.
Mafia.
You know what I mean?
Mafia, yeah.
Who shot you this? Who did this and that?
Right.
Puff wanted to brag about killing Pac. Puff threw a party weeks after Pac was shot.
What?
Puff threw a party in LA, and that's why Biggie was in LA.
In LA?
But the worst part is, Biggie didn't even want to go to LA, guys. Biggie was scheduled to go to the UK. And Puff insisted he go to LA.
I heard that, yeah.
Puff insisted he go to LA. Right after killing Puff? Right after Puff killed Puff? And everybody thinks Biggie did it? You guys remember, Panther, we thought Biggie did it, right?
I thought Diddy did it?
You didn't think Biggie did it at that time? Biggie had to go on BET to say he didn't do it at the time.
I didn't think Biggie did it.
Enough people thought Biggie did it.
I didn't even thought Biggie did it.
Who did you think shot Pac when that happened? You didn't think it was...
You weren't paying attention.
You didn't think it was Bad Boy related at all?
Oh,
Remember,
I'm not
East
gonna
Coast
say
was-
that.
okay.
But I didn't think Biggie had anything to
Okay,
do with it.
but you knew it was like, did you ever think Puffy did it?
No, I thought it was more Suge Knight.
Oh, yeah. That was a whole conspiracy.
I thought it was more Suge Knight. That's what they made it sound like to us.
I remember that. Yeah, didn't he say Suge shot me or something in the beginning of his album? His Illuminati album, remember? That was the rumor?
Can't remember.
No? He forces Biggie to go to LA to make it seem like they're doing this victory tour, right? Their LA friends are telling them, that's not how we get down here, right? Usually after doing something like this, you lay low.
Yeah, of course.
Right? You don't come and flip and party it up.
Well, that's why I knew Biggie didn't do it, because that would have been a dumb move for him to go to LA after
This is how you know.
setting up Pac.
This is how you know Puff is the devil. This is the part that literally I felt my heart break. After Biggie dies, why is Puff on TV saying Biggie wanted to go to LA to do a peace tour?
That's what Suge said?
That's what Puffy said. That's what
Puffy
Puffy
said
told BET, told MTV. Biggie wanted to go to LA to do
Oh, wow.
this
So
tour.
he lied. He played
A complete lie.
Yeah.
He set him up.
Yeah. Well, he's,
That was a complete lie. I was like, I can't believe anything Puffy has ever said.
right.
Oh, my best friend this, and, you know, the family's doing well, they're helping me, I'm so depressed, and this and that. They're like, that wasn't, they weren't best friends like that.
So they talked to Biggie's mom?
Biggie's mom is dead now, but they do have a clip of her.
Biggie's mom died?
Yeah, she died like maybe earlier this year or last year.
Oh, wow.
Biggie's mom kind of knew because in the clip she was like, they died over Suge and Puff stuff. So she had a better understanding than we did, right? But the movie just broke it down, man. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, Puff's career started right after that.
Yes, it did. Of course it did. Of course.
Puff is on stage dancing. My daughter's watching it, she's like, you guys thought he looked sad there?
Yeah.
Puff looks like he's celebrating there.
He made that song, Missing You.
Yeah,
Miss You,
with
right?
Sting.
Yeah.
All of it. So, anyways. Oh my gosh. Threw a big funeral for Big. Guess who paid for Big's funeral?
Puffy, no? That one?
Biggie. Puffy
paid-
charged Big for his own funeral.
Stop this.
Hey, what's going on? Puffy charged Big for his own funeral. Puffy charged Biggie for his own funeral.
You're surprised.
To an
That's your boy.
extravagant-
That's your boy. You're surprised now.
Bewildered, disillusioned.
We should go back a couple of months when you were when you were like, oh, what about black excellence? Oh, what about being the first black billionaire? Oh, you remember? Yeah, you should pull that up.
You gotta remember. You
should pull that up.
I don't even feel guilty because as I was watching it, I was the target demographic. You gotta understand. From making the band, Who Wants to Assist for Puffy, it was all I was brainwashed, like everybody else.
Not me.
You were never fooled by this guy.
Never.
What way?
Ever fooled by him.
Okay, one. Did you
When
watch
he
the
was
documentary?
just the backup dancer.
Fantastic. Of course you did, Matt. But Matt,
Never.
him lying about Biggie wanting to be in LA, Him forcing Biggie to be in LA.
They got passed out halfway through it, and I don't remember that part.
He lied about Biggie wanting to be in LA.
Okay, so did you hear that the reason why 50 made that documentary was about the whole thing with Chris Lighty?
Oh no, what happened? I know Chris. Chris committed suicide.
Yeah, but he got heavily fucked around by Diddy for many years, and Chris Lighty and 50 were Chris Lighty and Diddy were really close, right? Chris Lighty and Violator were the ones who first put 50 on, right?
Okay.
So like there's a theory going on right now that basically because of the relationship that 50 had with Chris Lighty and the relationship that Chris Lighty had with Puffy, this was kind of like a little payback dish. Served real nice and cool.
But Matt, you know 50's baby mother is one of the people that were on stand, right, during the trial? She was Jane Doe.
Who?
She was the one, 50's baby mother.
That got the
She was one of the
on.
one that, was like 6 guys at a time, all this stuff.
That was
for
what's her
years.
name? The singer, right?
No, not Cassie. Also 50's baby mother.
And you know what else is really strange? What happened with Kim Porter, right?
Yeah.
Right? So like that's another thing to look at too.
Diddy's guilty.
100%. 100%.
But they're saying of a lot of stuff though. Like a lot of stuff. Him and his son shot somebody in a flipping washroom, got away with it.
In the washroom studio.
Oh, you heard that one
I know
already.
about that. Yeah.
What do you think? Do you believe the fish stuff?
Exactly.
What fish?
Money? Yes. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the picture?
Which one?
Oh my gosh. Here's my phone.
Which picture? Of who?
I sent it to you. You didn't even look at it. That's what I'm talking
You
about.
can't.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, don't text me no more, eh? Don't text me no more, eh? Don't text me, eh? I'm texting you, you're not responding me. I'm sending you stuff, you're not looking at it. I'm done texting you stuff.
You hear that? You hear that? Oh my gosh. I told him I'm not on Instagram like that.
That's good. So what's the name of the documentary?
The what?
Reckoning?
The Reckoning.
Yeah.
Where's it playing?
The Reckoning.
on
Netflix. 4-part series. Tight.
Four-part series.
So well done. And especially if you watch these things and you know how well done it is. So
I gotta believe that's AI generated.
let me see.
I have to. He would never take a picture like that. He would never take a picture like that. That's gotta be AI generated.
That is fake.
Show it to Peter.
So he tried sending a cease and desist
Is AI? It's gotta be
to
AI.
Netflix and to 50 Cent to stop the movie. Hold that movie because they got all this new footage of him, right?
With a prison punk? No way.
Today, Puffy sent 50 Cent, or last night, Puffy sent 50 Cent flowers at his meet and greet.
Coffee.
Puffy, Diddy, sent 50 flowers at his meet and greet last night.
What do you mean his meeting?
50 Cent was at a meet and greet.
Yes.
Puffy sent him flowers from jail.
For the movie.
To say, what do flowers usually mean? They look like funeral flowers. Yeah, 50 Cent shared that.
50 Cent is a lot more powerful than Diddy is at this point in
50
time.
said, if you want to rumble,
Well, yeah, but that's not what it would be.
He's like, I played those
He
games.
can't fight 50. 50's a beast, bro. He can't touch 50, man. But I just think, okay, and also if you look at the whole thing, that they didn't really go too much into the documentary was in detail about Melvin Combs, Puffy's father. Now, Melvin Combs used to work for, what's his name? Heroin kingpin, Nicky Barnes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. His dad was a huge, like, a mover and a shaker in the narcotics world, right? And the whole thing was, this has been talked about for like 20 years now, is that Melvin Combs was ratting on the whole organization. And they sent hitters out and whacked them at like a basketball game in Harlem. Yeah. But like his dad was a rat, and that was...
They didn't mention that. I don't remember.
They mentioned that he was doing his thing in the heroin game, but they never touched on the part that he was a rat, because that has been talked about for so many years now. That his dad was a dime dropper, man, and that's why he got whacked. Like you ever heard of Frank Matthews?
No.
Frank Matthews was the biggest African-American drug trafficker in the history of the United States. He was the biggest heroin dealer, and the thing is
Not
there's-
Frank Lucas.
no. Frank Lucas is nothing compared to Frank Matthews. And so there's contention about what happened. So basically, Frank Matthews was working hand in hand with the mafia, because that's who was bringing the heroin in, with the French connection and all that shit, right? And then one day,
Yeah?
Frank Matthews, so then one day, basically, he got wind that an indictment was coming down and literally vanished. They never found him again. There's been warrants out for this guy's arrest since the 60s. But again, here's the other thought. People think that the mafia whacked him, buried him somewhere, so that if he ever got pinched, he could never talk.
That's right, they never found that guy ever again.
Never. There's not a trace.
Not a trace of that guy.
50 Cent Puffy Flowers. Puffy said 50 flowers
When?
last night.
Really?
Yeah, that's what 50 saying.
For what?
You know what flowers mean. Why do you send people flowers? He wants to let him know, I know where you are at all times. Don't think you're untouchable. Some random meet and greet in Miami, and you get flowers from Puff?
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
That could be Puff also making a point.
That arm
He
is
doesn't give a
long.
shit. Say nothing.
He gives a shit because he's trying to get a cease and desist on the film.
What if you got time to be doing
It's
all
already
that?
out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag.
Oh, man.
He wants to sue on
50's doing bigger moves, bigger power moves in the industry than Puff. Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Worrying about
He
it.
is trying to get on a person, but
Yo,
this
he's
doesn't
worrying
help.
about the wrong thing.
This does not help. Everybody's consensus, he needs more time. Everybody's consensus is he should have got so much more time.
The guy that created Yellow
And people
Soul,
feel like he robbed Pop and Biggie of people are calling it destiny swapping. People are calling it destiny swapping.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. If he did all those things, then yeah, it has to catch up with you, you know what I mean?
So like a lot of
Just sad stuff.
like, oh,
This guy that helped him. This guy was like the backbone of Bad Boy, right? While Puffy was being like in the streets, the party guy, the face, there was this friend that he had since he was a kid that was
Oh, I
there,
know, I've seen that guy.
helping him build, yeah.
The dread guy?
No, that's Lou. Lou was cool. Lou's like still there. He's professional.
That was
This
his childhood
guy is more
friend.
like, yeah. This guy is more like the books and the brains behind Bad Boy,
Okay.
right?
they were all about raping and scalping.
Puff gave him 25% in the beginning, gave his mom 75% to hide the money from the kids in the lawsuit. Later on, as soon as Bad Boy becomes really like valuable and worth something, Puff comes into his office with a bat and orders him to give him back the 25% share. Yeah. But then later on in the movie, the guy said that Puff was sexually abusing him.
Sexually abusing him?
Like,
There's a place
and not in a salacious way, and just
recently.
you know, not only was he bad to me as a boss, he was also doing other stuff to me. And then they cried it out of me. Like,
So now we're all
so yeah, watch the doc. It's amazing. Really well done. People are saying it's gonna get better.
But Puffy might as well just stay in prison then. Because why would you want to come out here again after all that?
He doesn't.
You know what I
That's why
mean?
he
Like,
wants to
how are you
end
going to face the world after
Yeah,
you've been exposed?
so thoroughly exposed.
Yeah.
Because the new footage too just shows you like his weakness and just the way it's done is really good. And I mean, he's been sexually assaulting people. They've got stuff on him since 1991.
What about, what's his name? What about the guy that,
Mongolians moving into places.
not the black guy.
Little Rodney.
No, none of those guys. What about the guy that said, the record producer, record label owner? That guy, what's his name? Clyde Davis.
Yeah.
Where's he? They talk about him too?
Clive is in there a tiny bit because he was Puffy's bank, right?
Yeah.
So when Puffy started Bad Boy and stuff like that, he was the one, I guess, the parent company of Bad Boy. So they don't really get into describes stuff, his own history.
Because they were trying to say that they were items too, those two. Clive and
That's
Puffy.
it. So they don't get into any like salacious stuff like that. If the person can't see for themselves, I was religion for Puff, they leave it. So there's no insinuations.
And that's just
That's
what
what
it
makes it
was.
so good.
But again, it's global conquest, right?
Yeah, but they created that monster though. They created that monster. You know what I'm saying?
And we fuel it.
And yeah, well yeah. And Puffy's not the only one that does stuff like that, right? They all do it. All the billionaires, most of the billionaires, I'm not gonna say all. Most of the billionaires are doing the exact same thing that Puffy does.
Abusing.
Taking, raping women, drugging people, having crazy parties, having wild sex. Like they all do it. You know what I'm saying? They're just showing us Puffy's side.
I don't get it. And I don't get this new war on drugs that these guys are doing. How are the drugs going to come into America? They're blowing up all the shit. These guys use drugs. These guys are drug users.
Right, I know, right?
Right? It must be a competition thing.
Must be. Must be. Yeah. Makes sense. Somebody pissed somebody off. But there's the same thing going on with Escobar, right? There's the same thing that was happening with Escobar, Pablo Escobar.
What happened with him exactly?
Well, when they were hunting him down to kill him because they said he was sending in drugs to America,
Yeah.
he was a source.
Yeah,
But then it turns out there's so many other sources.
that's it.
He was just one guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they try to put it all on him like he's the main guy.
How generous is the church really? And the church ended up failing, man.
Well, yeah, that's why nobody really goes to church.
The mosque gave
gigs up, man.
it, the mosque gave it, and then the drug dealers, the hood people. So then somebody else did another test to ask guys, man them on the street to do the same thing, and everybody gave $20 to go get formula,
Right.
a little bit of food.
But the church couldn't do it.
Yeah,
And the church doesn't pay any taxes.
come on.
Huh?
And that's what they're supposed to be there for, right? Like,
It's business.
yeah.
Church is big business.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
It sucks.
Some 18-year-olds graduated. Not on arrival.
Did you guys see that social experiment where they asked the church for donations?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And all the churches were saying no.
Well, I
And
mean,
then
if you look at
excuses.
religion in general, especially shit that's like directly connected to the Vatican, it's always been a cash grab, right? Like, that's what it is. That's what religion is essentially, right? It's like, you know, it gives people hope, and with that hope, you pay us money, right? So like the Vatican has been stealing shit from people for fucking years, right? And they pay no taxes because it's a religion. You don't pay taxes. You just pay free money, pay no taxes on it.
It's crazy. And then
It's organized crime.
they asked guys on the street the same thing, and those guys came out of pocket. They asked hustlers the same thing. You
It's
know?
brutal, man. Like honestly, I'm not personally like I was raised. I'm Irish Catholic, right? But like I don't buy into any of that shit, right? Like I live my life the way I want to live my life, and I think I do a pretty good job of being a good dude.
Okay, good.
But I don't need a religion there with a whole bunch of commandments and tenets for me to like, oh, I gotta follow this or I might go to hell and
Okay,
shit.
okay, here we go. Do you lie?
Yeah, yes,
You do lie.
100%.
And you, 100%. And you don't, there's no compromise.
No, sometimes you have to lie to not hurt people's fucking feelings.
Do you steal?
Like small shit. Like I might tax like a little candy bar, like just little stupid shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not like I'm not a master criminal like thief and shit, taking down the Louvre. You know what I mean? But like yeah, like bullshit that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm not stealing people's cars and doing home invasions and shit. You know what I mean? But like yeah, I don't need religion to tell me not to do certain things. Because if you're raised the right way, you know not to do certain things. You don't need a religion to tell you that, right? And that's why it makes me laugh when people say Islam's a religion of peace. Like that's just such a crock of shit.
It's true.
No, it's not. It's actually the complete opposite of a religion of peace. Absolutely opposite. What religion tells you to kill non-believers? What religion tells you to stone women to death if they do something wrong?
You gotta
You know what I mean?
find out.
I'm just getting started.
You're not, because find it in the text. Show me the surah.
Hold on.
Look
Okay.
it up.
Okay. You know what's awesome though?
I'll give you ChatGPT.
Okay. So hold on.
Let's read the surah.
Muhammad got with Aisha at 6 and consummated it at 9. That's acceptable to you?
I think what happens with that is recency bias.
No, that's acceptable. That's real shit.
So it's acceptable. You're not answering the question.
You have to understand.
Just answer the
They never
question.
do. They
Is it
never do.
acceptable or not?
They never do.
Right now, no. And a lot of
See, that's what
Muslims,
they always say. Not right now. Back in the day, you could nail 6-year-olds to the wall. All good.
Give it more, yeah.
Back then, and if you're claiming the person's biblical and angelic like a god, wouldn't they know not to do that in the first place, regardless of what year it happened in?
I'm not even sure where people get that she was that age, and a lot of Muslims say that she wasn't. I heard one imam say that she was like 14.
No, they can make up all the lies they want to
to.
make it suit their narrative, but it's in the Quran. The age
It's
is
not
in the
in the
Quran.
Quran.
Yes, it
It
is. It is.
Aisha's age is
It
not in the
is.
Quran.
It is.
Sorry, Matt.
It
I'm
is.
giving you
It
5
is.
minutes to find it right now.
It is.
Matt, I've
I don't
read
read
the
the Quran, man.
Quran.
I think it's
Matt, all
blasphemy.
you have to do is ChatGPT.
I think it's black. Okay, so then why does the whole world believe that she was 6 and she got fucked at 9? Where did that come from?
I'm
Somebody
not
just
sure.
made it up?
Yeah.
Well, you've heard it too, though, right?
I have heard it too.
Everybody
but I
in this
haven't
room has heard it,
from- I
right?
haven't heard it from Muslims.
Everybody in this room has heard it, yeah, because Muslims don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. They shy away from that, right? Because
My
rightfully
point is-
so, they should shy away from it because it's horrible.
My point is, it's not in
Horrible.
the Quran.
Show me one place in the Bible that says kill people that don't believe this.
Show me
Show me
where-
one. Just show me one.
Show me where it says it in the Holy Quran.
It's literally all over.
You have 50 virgins.
It's all over. It's all over the Quran. What are you
That's
talking
also
about?
not in the Quran.
Oh, okay, it's all over the
All you have
Quran.
to do is ChatGPT, pull up ChatGPT, and say, show me
no
the
problem, no
surah
problem.
where the Quran says to kill non-believers.
So you're telling me right now it doesn't say in the Quran that you should kill infidels? It doesn't say that?
I will
Gotcha,
tell you in
gotcha.
the Quran that it says, oh,
Gotcha. Boom, boom, boom. There's the
I'm telling
drummer.
you in the
Gotcha.
Quran that
Gotcha.
the Quran
Anyway.
says that Christians and Jews,
Gotcha.
everybody's going to heaven and it's based on something different. It's not based on what Christian and Jews think.
You know what the
Okay,
thing
all you have
is?
to be
Okay,
a
so
believer.
okay,
that's what it says.
okay. So let me ask you a question. Islam's a religion of peace and all that, right? Now let's take a look at all of these Islamic countries. Why are all of these Muslim believers coming to the Western world?
Because the West is constantly bombing their country.
Not true. Not true. Not true. Not true. There's so many Muslim enclaves that haven't been touched by war, right? Now, okay. Now again, so like here's another Muslim country, Somalia, right? They've been at civil war for the last 40 years. We're talking about genocide. We're talking about cannibalism. The
I'm not
list
sure-
doesn't
I'm
end.
Somalia is a Muslim country. I think it's both. It's
Facts.
equal parts Christian and Muslim.
Facts. Facts.
But yeah. Islam can stand on its own. Islam can defend itself.
You know what the problem? You know what the problem is? Is that the way the world's turning right now, people are waking up and like they've already said that there's sleeper cells all over the states right now. Al Qaeda, El Shabaab, fucking sleeper cells all over, right? To do harm to the traditional Christian values in the country. Okay? That's what they're doing, right? They have plans to bring us down, right?
Matt. Matt.
100%.
They say it in their parliament every morning. Death to America.
100%. 100%. 100%. And when you live in Dearborn, Michigan, and you're being woken up by prayer calls in America, that's a problem. That's a problem. If you want prayer calls, go back to the country where those prayer calls are normal and acceptable. It ain't here. It ain't here. And
The
that's a fact.
differences between Christianity and Islam, very, very few differences.
Massive differences. Absolutely
they worship
drastic,
the same
massive,
God.
massive differences. Massively
The same
different.
prophets,
Okay, let me
man.
ask you a question. Is it fun for women to be forced to wear a burqa? Is that fun? Do they like that? You think they like that? You think they choose to be in a burqa as opposed to being free and just letting their hair fucking blow in the wind?
Okay.
Right?
So,
And then it questions
modesty-
too. Let me ask you a question too. So in the Islam religion, right, there is so much goddamn inbreeding. And what happens with inbreeding? It lowers the IQ level, right? Now, if you look at Muslims by whole, okay, it's like massive inbreeding problem. Cousin banging cousins on the regular lowers IQ. Then guess what happens with lower IQ? You get radicalized, right? Okay, cheers to Islam, right?
I don't know where you're getting any of this from.
It's facts. It's all facts.
It's not all facts.
All facts.
It's not all facts.
Every little tidbit of word that I said is
What's
100%
interesting about-
facts.
okay.
100% facts.
What you can Google right now.
Yep.
The world's most impressive man, the best man in the world. It comes up as the Prophet Muhammad. That's
he was a warlord from the desert that had a whole bunch of wives and raped children. Sounds like a hell of a guy to me.
And he cut heads off too.
Yeah, it sounds like a hell of a guy.
Hell, the headless horseman looked like nothing.
No, it's ridiculous.
You want to eat first?
Good night, babe. Prophet Muhammad, #1. Who's the considered the
Who
greatest
said
man
that?
to ever live?
Who? From who though? Who voted on that? I didn't know there was a vote.
And if
I didn't know there was a
You missed the
vote.
vote,
I
babe.
voted.
You missed the vote, babe.
He was sleeping with kids. He was sleeping with children.
Okay, can we just for the record point out that everything I've said
And not only that, he was an illiterate warlord. He was illiterate. He couldn't read or write. He couldn't read or write. He was fucking kids.
Yeah, but okay, tell me
Number one.
one pedophile.
You know what it is?
More respected than him.
Exactly.
Okay, you know what it is?
Exactly. He's a fucking pedophile.
Pedophiles.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
No,
And
you know what
they're
it
doing
is?
all over Europe right now? They're spray painting on the side of mosque. Aisha was 6. Huh?
No, but that's
So-
racist. That's not fair.
Right,
Some people
right.
say that if
Exactly,
you
exactly.
No.
Exactly. What a crock of shit.
Some evidence is
Exactly.
recognized.
It's so crazy, man.
Do you
And it's
know-
so crazy that they
And then they say, oh, but 9-year-olds weren't 9
Yeah, they
back
try to
then.
like finagle around shit. Like, God, no, it's
hard
like
for them to see.
religion of
9-year-olds
peace.
weren't 9 then.
Yeah. We
The
force our
reason
women
why-
to wear drapes because we're scared that if they go out not wearing drapes, that they might be accosted by another man.
And they're
Okay,
also
so
allowed
that's
to
it.
sex
So you understand that it's connected with modesty. It's not about.
A modesty.
It's not about.
No, it's about. Okay.
Oppressing
So are you
women.
telling me?
And also
Do
remember-
women have the same rights in Islam as men do?
Okay, I'm sorry, sir.
Didn't think so.
See, your ignorance is just showing. that
They don't have the same. They don't have the same. anything.
Islam was the first religion to introduce property rights for women, Matt.
Property
Divorce rights for women. This is what made Muhammad a
Okay,
good
so
man.
when did they introduce the blankets and stoning them in a ditch? When did they throw stones at women in a ditch? Was that the property rights got wrong? When stoning women to death, was that before or after the property rights? Was stoning women before or after the property rights?
You're gonna have to separate the religion from the cultures that practice the religion.
No.
Because
Let's talk about the
everybody's
hadith. Let's talk about the caliphate. What are you
Okay,
talking
The
about?
hadith isn't considered spiritual. It's considered
Yo,
what his
it's
what the
demonic.
prophet's
It's
friend.
demonic. It's demonic. It's all
You gotta-
demonic,
That's
man.
only because you think that
You gotta
having
100%.
read more.
I'm wrong. 100%.
You gotta read more.
100%.
Study it, and then we'll talk about it.
I don't have to study evil. I don't have to study evil to know evil.
Matt, it's not evil.
Massively evil.
pedophilia is evil.
Exactly. That's a fact.
I mean, I think that's pretty well universal.
That's a fact. But no, not to them because they excuse it somehow.
No, but back then 6-year-olds were only 6. Now they're 6.
Hey, some people say she might have been 14.
No. They say she was 9. She was
What a
9.
hell of a dude. Yeah,
But she was playing with dolls. And she would have
Yes, oh yeah, for sure.
playing with
For
dolls.
sure. Bro. More pork roast, bro.
No more pork. Don't bother.
Pork is fantastic.
Don't throw yourself into sin, thinking that you're running away from.
How am I throwing myself in sin? How am I throwing myself in sin? What do I do that's so terrible? Like, I don't understand. I'm not fucking 6-year-olds and 9-year-olds, right? I'm not stoning women in a ditch with a blanket over their head until they die and then justify it by your religion. I'm not doing that.
And without a blanket over their head.
Yeah. No, there's rules.
Keep
There's
murdering
rules
them.
to stoning a woman, right? There's rules to it. You have to follow a certain guideline. You have to dig a ditch a certain level, and you put a sheet over them, and then the first guy throws the one stone. There's rules.
Yeah, the husband gets to throw the first stone.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. These guys haven't read anything. They don't know anything. So.
It's so crazy. That
Okay,
you
how old was Aisha?
By just saying I haven't read the Quran.
That's a big deal. You can't criticize the Quran
No, you
if you
can't.
haven't
You
read
can't.
it.
I criticize it every chance I get.
If you haven't read
every
it.
chance I get.
Well,
I criticize
then
that religion
at least
every
read
chance I
it
get.
so that you have a strong
I would
position,
never
understand
ever follow
what you're criticizing.
demonic practices. You know what I mean? I'm not with it. It's demonic. The whole thing, the whole setup is demonic across the board.
I'm sorry you feel that.
And I'm sorry it's here in our country.
It has no effect on you.
It does a lot, big time.
How?
don't want to get into it too deep because then you're gonna put a spin on things.
I'm not gonna spin it.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this.
You know what? Okay, let me tell you. Let me just make it simple.
I wouldn't share this.
Let me make it simple. Let me make it simple.
A negative thing.
Let me make it simple. This is a Christian country. Okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. This is a Christian country. So don't come to a Christian country pushing your fucking antiquated religion that is not fitting to what our country's values are. Period.
I'm seeing a lot of Americans say that, but I'm not understanding the
Stay in your country, man. If you don't want to come here and embrace what this country is about, stay where you are.
I know, but Matt, everybody has the freedom to express freedom of religion. Right?
Yeah, but then it gets to a point. Then it gets to a point where if you're being woken up by fucking Muslim prayer calls, we have a problem.
Are you being woken up?
No, but it starts somewhere. So it's happening in Dearborn, Michigan. It's happening in certain places. So it's only a matter of time till that shit spreads here. Exactly.
Church bells?
They can't bring them for certain
Church
times.
bells ring every hour. What are you talking about?
No, they don't.
Okay, well the church
No, they
bell.
don't. They stopped that long time ago.
Yeah, we don't live in Nantucket in the
The church bell
1400s.
at North York Center on Young Street rings every hour.
Let me ask you a question.
And
What's
it's
more
beautiful.
offensive?
It's beautiful.
What's more offensive? A bell ringing or? Yeah, no.
See again.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. One word.
Them doing that is the most offensive thing I've ever heard.
Right?
That's just offensive.
Right?
That's coming.
Hopefully, one can only wish.
Yeah. Okay.
One can only wish.
We're taking over, man. We're taking over.
No.
We're taking over, man.
No, it's not there. But war is happening.
Good night. Happy holidays. You too.
The majority is going to stand up and
Okay, so nobody you said appeared on that list.
Let's pay back to the West.
What do you think about the lowest IQ list where you were saying Ethiopia and
Pay back to the West.
Palestine? That's all a lie.
Let's pay back to the West.
What do you mean?
Where the British got all those wealth from?
What do you mean?
Africa?
From Africa.
Well, from all over the world, right?
Yeah, so it's payback.
Let's just say payback, right?
It's payback.
But okay, picture this. If this turned into a fucking all-Muslim world and this was ran by Sharia law, this would be a very dark place.
What's Sharia
Very
law?
dark place. It's an antiquated belief system that was demonic and written by imbeciles.
Okay, can you give me one example of a Sharia law?
Well, it's already here anyway.
Well, I mean, like throwing gay dudes off of buildings and shit. They don't stand for that, do they? And correct me if I'm wrong. They do that, right? They do that, right?
come on, you're exaggerating.
They do that though, right? But hey, like she said, it's a peaceful religion. Yeah.
Who like little boys more?
Let me ask you, do you think it's okay to kill people because they're gay? Because in your religion, they think it's okay.
No, it's mandated.
Right? That's just another thing in Sharia law. That's another beautiful tenet in Sharia law.
Not a tenet in Sharia law to kill gay people, man.
You know, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And just like it's in there to stone women. That's in there too. It's a fantastic book.
And it's not just about, okay, so I have heard about stoning, and it was stoning
Right. Oh, what part of the Bible talks about stoning women? Doesn't.
Mary Magdalene was getting stoned, and Jesus said, he who is without sin throw the first stone. They were stoning women.
No.
Not to you.
No. And he stopped it. Who's stoning women? The Jews. He stopped it.
Exactly, Matt.
Right.
It's in the Bible, is my
So
point.
your point was completely refuted.
No, Matt, I said only in the Bible where they're stoning women.
No, I said-
they were stoning women in the Bible.
No. But here's the difference. They
Jesus
taught.
didn't stop the policy.
He stopped.
Jesus
He stopped
one
the.
situation.
He stopped.
didn't stop
Okay, hold
the
on.
policy
Okay,
in
so
the
he stopped the stoning, but the Islam Bible tells people how to stone women.
Show me where, Matt. Please
Oh
stop.
my God.
Matt, you're gonna have to.
Hold on. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now.
Okay, because it's not in the Quran.
Okay, so if it's not in the Quran, how is it even in the Islamic religion? How does it even exist? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Okay.
The whole world knows this shit.
No.
Okay.
Hold on,
So
I'm gonna find
there's
it for you. You asked me to find
There's
it.
one law that says, I have seen stone
Stoning.
people that are, what's it called again when you cheat?
Yeah.
Huh? What's it called again when you cheat on your spouse?
It's too polarized.
Adultery?
Adulterers. Stone adulterers. It doesn't mean women.
Yeah, it does. You think men are getting stoned? This is laughable. This is laughable. Now you're saying Aisha was 14, and now you're saying, oh, you're only stoning people that were cheating.
I'm just telling you what Imam said. What I heard an Imam said.
But are they killing gays too? They are, right? Okay, that's the religion of peace again, right? What a crock of shit.
Okay.
I was in this church.
Can I have 5 minutes, guys, of a haircut without any yelling and stuff, please?
Yes, of
I beg
course.
of you. I've had enough of it. It's really bothering me. I just want to cut.
Check it out. Read them and weep. Right?
Okay. I can't. Sorry, I couldn't read it just because I need my glasses.
I'll send it to you. With a bulb.
Okay, so I'm looking at Sharia law in Canada and the way it mixes in.
Who's that?
Thank you.
It's halal.
Where you get pizza?
It's like that. I like it.
Okay, guys. Okay. It's all fun and games.
See you in
Judgment
LA.
Day. I'm no.
See you guys in
No.
Basically, if you want to be honest, there's very little, including halal, that wasn't stolen.
I'm sorry about that.
Christians are not supposed to eat seafood.
Seafood? No, only on
I like it.
Fridays.
I thought it was
It's in the Bible.
interesting. I thought it was because my uncle was talking about this because they're like Seventh-day Adventists, so they go by like the Leviticus.
No.
Yeah, they won't eat
Scavengers.
no scavengers. They don't eat like salmon, fish without scales.
Salmon scales.
I don't know why they don't eat salmon then. Why don't they eat salmon?
Probably too expensive. The Jews bought it all up and smoked it.
Yeah, Jewish people eat salmon, so they can eat salmon. I wonder why Seventh-day Adventists don't eat salmon.
Moses wrote
Moses did a lot of
Making up these laws.
for the Seventh-day Adventists.
Okay, I can explain later. I'm God's favorite son, so I'll tell you.
You know the Jews don't eat anything
They had their own prophet.
like artificial coloring or anything in it.
What's that?
You don't eat anything with like artificial coloring.
Who, Seventh-day Adventists?
No, the Jews.
Oh, really? No artificial colors?
No,
I read artificial colors. All the Jews I know do.
yeah,
Anything with artificial color?
like the
Well, maybe that.
Drink anything with artificial
Yeah, I think that.
not supposed to.
Why not?
I don't know.
The thing is,
Look at the wine. Even the wine. What's your wine? The drink. They don't drink it. The wine they drink is different from the wine you drinking on.
yeah, well, even the Coke, because I saw they're
even
selling
the Coke.
kosher Coke during,
Yeah, because it's no artificial flavor.
yeah, it was made with cane sugar.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have corn during Passover for some reason.
Okay, Passover.
Why? What the hell's wrong with corn?
I don't know.
We said it now, though.
Because of unleavened bread. Why it has anything to do with unleavened bread, I don't know. And they've now proved that there were no Jews who were slaves in Egypt, so that sort of blows things up. Yeah. Archaeology shows DNA, no connection to Jews.
Wow. Jews. Who are we calling Jews? Jews have been scattered. First of all, that's 12 tribes scattered across the earth.
They've been lying to
So
us.
what does that have to do with it? There's DNA.
What I'm saying is,
DNA.
Whose DNA? If you've got Ethiopian
Canaan, Levantine.
Jews, if you've got Jews in Europe, if you've got Jews that are in
Well,
the
okay,
Middle
for
East,
example,
whose DNA
okay.
did they test to
Have you heard of-
determine that there were no Jews?
Have you heard of Kohanim? The Jewish priests.
No.
Okay, so Jewish priests' DNA goes back allegedly to the time of Aaron.
Yeah, different management, bro.
What's the topic
Different
today? How you doing, Stu?
Hey, we're talking about Moses. So Moses' brother,
Yeah, Aaron. I know.
or Misu, right?
Well, Moses was black, so his brother would have been.
No, there were no blacks in the area. He was
Moses
dark
was
skinned.
black.
Of course, Moses. Of
Moses was
course.
black, guys.
He was
Moses
dark
was in
white.
Africa. Moses was in Africa.
Okay.
Moses
Okay.
was black.
Keep this high.
And you'll
No
love
blacks
this.
in the Middle
You'll
East.
love this. Prophet Muhammad saw him in heaven and confirmed it.
Oh, well,
Prophet Muhammad didn't see a goddamn thing in heaven because he never made it there.
But okay.
There's no color in heaven, though.
Yo,
There's gangsters in heaven.
Does heaven got to get?
Reverend, the meek and the humble shall inherit what?
The earth?
So what heaven you talking about? Are we heavenly creatures? We was designed to inhabit the earth. We was designed to inhabit the earth forever. What heaven? Heaven is for heavenly creatures, bro.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah?
This guy?
Hey, I'm God's favorite. How else could I be?
Yeah? Well,
I
yeah.
like that attitude.
So come to blessings then.
We're talking about the days where people never left their
I have
villages.
so much to say about
You know
that.
what?
These
So
guys,
it's like-
they're fine.
Isn't it your birthday
Yeah,
last
good
week?
point.
You know?
Can I have a slice?
Same as yours, too. No, I'm 27. About
A year apart.
a year apart, same day.
Same thing.
Yes,
Yeah, he's just a kid.
I'm just a kid.
Remember once I was 365 times as old? Respect your elders.
Of course. You did this a deal, right? You did this a deal,
First, before
right?
it gets old.
That's good.
Just do it in my own juice.
Yeah, so now they claim that the Jews were white folks and rare, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on, brother. Let me finish. And then you draw your conclusion. Right? That's what they say. Now, when baby Moses, baby Moses,
Hey, be careful.
let me
Moses is-
finish,
I will
brother.
date Moses, so be respectful.
Well, we all do.
He is not.
Right?
I am.
I am related to Moses.
Remember when the Pharaoh was killing all Jewish baby, like 2 years
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
And Moses' mother
Yes.
put him
Yes.
in a basket,
Yes, to
right?
hide him.
And who found that baby?
The princess.
What
Pharaoh's-
princess?
Pharaoh's princess.
Okay,
Pharaoh's
so
daughter.
okay. No, forget the movie.
I read the scripture.
So now, if that baby was any other color, race, or creed other than them Egyptians,
He would have been killed.
he would have known that that is not a Jewish baby. So he had to been black. Because the Egyptians were black. Original Egyptians were black folks. Right?
Egyptians were
No, they weren't.
In Africa.
Arabic.
Before Arabia. Before Arabia.
They became Muslim after
After the invasion.
Uh-huh.
right.
The colonialists.
Yeah, well, no, hold on, hold on. Not Genghis and them,
The Saudis.
You understand?
no, the
Oh.
Persian Empire. Because remember, it was Egypt, right? Egypt was the first world power, and it's 7 world power from Egypt to the Romans, the Greek, right? It was always world power.
Yeah.
And now this is the last world power. This is Anglo-America.
Yeah.
So from here on out,
What about the Chinese? Where did they
Chinese, well,
They're insects from another planet,
they,
right?
they came under no, they came under Genghis Khan and them.
Who's also pretty prolific.
But I think there's
Yeah.
something weird about them. I was married to one.
Man,
Yeah,
there's something weird about everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not just Chinese. You know what I'm saying? There's something weird about everybody.
I work with a lot of women, none of them tried to
That's the 2 things I love. That's the 2 things I love the most internationally: women and money. I don't like money. Of course. But it's
You can always
work.
trade them because if you have women, you can always trade for money.
Women
But
are
you can't
worthless.
always trade money for women.
What do you say?
You can always trade
Women are
for
useless?
money, but you can't trade money
Is your mama
for
useless?
women.
I should slap you for saying that. But only because you're older than me.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? Let's slap that. You know.
Sorry, what was
women,
that?
Women
The women and money are used.
is the birth of every last one of us.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Where would you be without a woman?
Okay, so
Where
what
would
do
you
we
be
think?
without your mama?
What do we
You
think?
got women that you rich.
What do we
You know what I'm
think?
saying?
What do we think
You didn't come from
about?
your father's ass, did you?
What do we think about the era where women were worshipped?
Well, that
Women were
no. Men and we shouldn't be
Hey,
worshipped.
Andy, divine feminine.
No, that's
Worshiping women.
Well, I don't agree with that.
Women worship. You can
In the book it says, honor your wife, honor your woman, honor your wife, honor your mother and father. So your kids, you know, worship.
Yeah, worshiping
I ain't worshiping no goddamn hoes.
What you
But you know what I'm
talking
saying? But I
about?
still love women. You know what I'm saying? I won't worship my mother. I honor them.
I give
But
life.
just tell them all
I'm connected to the Lord.
women.
And I create life.
Yeah, you better ain't say that smart.
I'm intuitive. I've got dreams. I'm supportive. I'm caring.
About what?
I'm
About
just saying, there's a lot to worship.
listen, women. Okay.
Right?
No. We shouldn't worship anybody but God. No man is worthy of worship. No man, woman, child, or thing, or object, or money, or riches deserves to be worshipped. But we do. You know what I mean? Because anything that you hold dear to your heart, like my polo gears and shit, you know what I'm saying? Almost like that, you know what I'm saying? So anything that you pay homage to, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But
No goddess worship.
Huh?
Goddess worship.
no.
I don't think you should worship anything.
Worship life.
I don't think you should worship anything.
Worship life.
Maybe worship life.
Worship pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure of life.
Respect other humans.
Worship.
Like you can't be going to worship God and then you hate your neighbor. That doesn't make no sense. So you need to worship each other then.
Yeah, no, if you disrespect anything on this planet, you're disrespecting God.
Yeah. Tell me someone. I'm worshiping pounding their back up. That's it. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. But no, I'm no man, or woman, or child should be worshipped. You know what I'm saying?
I think you should worship all women.
Huh?
Worship all women.
You're contradicting yourself. You're contradicting yourself.
Well, because where does life come from? Where does life come from?
Huh?
Where does life come from? Where all life comes from? What?
Where?
Where?
Yeah, from a woman. The fountain of youth.
And what is God? The creator of life.
So you feel that God is a woman now? Man, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done with y'all.
That's what I said.
I shouldn't get involved in this stuff, you know what I'm saying? My thoughts are precious.
But if you look at it, none of us would be here without a man either.
No, it comes down with this. God is a woman.
No, he's not.
But,
Can be.
But
what?
I'm a man, so God is my bitch.
See?
Isn't that respectful?
Smack the taste out of your goddamn mouth.
Yeah. Now, youngin, now show respect, youngin.
I just smack the taste out of your mouth still. Pete is quite a skeptic, eh, Pete? Yeah? Yeah, before you know a whole lot, eh?
No, I didn't switch the voices yet.
He ain't say nothing now.
Finished work.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, sister, you know, it's not about worshiping, but we should love and respect each other, you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter, you know, where a person come from or, you know, where they've been and where they're going. We should all have love and respect for each other until you step on my toes, but that's something different, you know what I'm saying? But
and that's regardless of religion or whatever.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That's
You don't need religion to tell you that.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're telling you that right now.
Religion is for people who don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
Religion is for people who have no direction.
Don't believe in God.
You know what I'm saying? Because one God, one aim, one destiny for those who believe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how do you get there?
How do you get there?
I feel like you arrived at that through religion. You may have abandoned it at the end, but you got there through religion.
No.
No.
No. Religion is man-made. Religion is man-made. Religion is business. Yes, it's business. Religion is business. Because you know what? They sanctify war. So when Iraq and Iran was at war, they're both Muslim countries. Whose side was Allah on?
Right. There you go.
Well, he was on the side. He was on the side of Israel.
You a bill for that one, goddamn.
He was on the side of Israel. That's why Israel was supporting both
You know what I'm
sides.
saying? And the Catholic Pope on that, when they want to bless arms, you know what I'm saying? I want to find $3,000 to kill, and your blessed arms move out. You know what I'm saying? And you bless the arms of the Croatia and the Serbia and the Bosnia, and they all one. Yugoslavia. You know what I'm saying? The Serb and the Bosnian.
And they're all Christian.
That's right. So whose side is God on? Move up, brethren.
On
my side.
Well, use a different walk of life, Stu.
But look at my life and I get away with everything. Why?
And I get away with everything.
Like, come on, look at my life. I'm obviously God's favorite.
All right.
I didn't ask for that. I guess if you had to have a favorite. If she had to have a favorite.
Ah, there you go.
And that's another proof that God's a woman.
Right. Okay, Pete.
And I get a
Let's
little
wrap it
okay with
up.
it. Women, I'm the favorite.
Not by what?
You know, the whole religious thing, you know, that we're favorites and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just think it's what our parents teach us, you know,
Yeah.
and then it goes from there, right? And then it's up to you to like get really into it or not, right? Like there's like. But at the end of the day, today I think religion's all about money, right? Everybody wants, you know, there's religions that require you to give them 10% of your earnings, right? I don't see that as a religion. I see that as a business, right? And so, you know, say spreading the word of God. It's not spreading the word of God. It's getting more people to give you 10% of their earnings, right?
Petey, final word.
On which?
We can do Diddy.
Diddy. Oh man.
Religion.
Boy Diddy. Boy Diddy. Whoa Diddy.
You gotta watch it.
Whoa Diddy. Yeah. You know what? I'll check it out. I feel like I've pretty much heard everything I need to about
Yeah, there you go.
about Diddy. Like he's obviously got problems. You know what I'm saying? There's issues obviously there, and then you give a guy a bunch of money. What do you think's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? You got all this freedom, you got money, plus you got your peers are doing the exact same things you're doing. So of course you're gonna fall into that. You know what I mean? But yeah, what can I say, man? I mean, let justice be served. Thank you for watching another episode of Shop Talk. Please remember to press that subscribe button down at the bottom. Peace.
I did it.